Hey guys, Bleanders here, and last Saturday was the NASCAR Monster Energy All-Star Race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So for this year's race, the drivers that ended up advancing themselves into this year's All-Star Race through the Monster Energy Open that happened just prior to the All-Star Race were William Byron, Darrell Wallace Jr., and Kyle Larson, with Alex Bowman winning this year's fan vote. And just like they did last year, NASCAR once again decided to test a new aero package specifically for the All-Star Race, and they also for this year decided to add 5 laps to the end of stage 4 to make the entire race 85 laps instead of just 80 to make the race a little more lengthy. Now for this year's All-Star Race, Clint Bowyer started on the pole, with Kyle Busch starting alongside him in second. And after Clint Bowyer started on the pole, he didn't even lead a lap before his teammate Kevin Harvick passed him for the race lead and went on to lead for most of the stage, until 10 laps to go in the stage when Kyle Busch finally passed Harvick for the race lead. Then with 3 laps to go in the stage, Kyle Busch's teammate Eric Jones blew a tire and brought out a caution, which then made the stage go into overtime. But on the restart, Kyle Busch was able to hold off the field and go on to win Stage 1. Then in Stage 2, with Kyle Busch still leading, early on in the stage, Ryan Newman and Darrell Wallace Jr. made contact on the front stretch, sending Newman through the grass, which brought out a caution but leaving him with barely any damage. Then on the restart, with 14 laps to go in the stage, Kevin Harvick was able to retake the lead away from Kyle Busch and lead the rest of the way and go on to win Stage 2. Then in Stage 3, once again early on in the stage, Kyle Busch made contact with Austin Dillon, which sent him into Brad Keselowski, which the wreck also ended up collecting Eric Jones as well, which ended up bringing out a caution, which on the front row for the restart made it Joey Logano and Clint Bowyer, which on the start, Joey Logano was able to take the lead and go on to win Stage 3. But then in the 4th and final stage, after there was some 4-wide racing on the front stretch, Ryan Blaney got into the back of Denny Hamlin, which spun Hamlin around and collected Austin Dillon, which brought out a caution, which then on the restart they only ended up doing a lap before the caution came out again for Eric Jones, who blew a tire for the second time in the race. Then after the restart with 8 laps to go, Kyle Larson was able to get around the race leader, which was Kyle Busch, and for the closing laps held off last year's All-Star Race winner Kevin Harvick to go on and win this year's All-Star Race and bring home $1 million. So congrats to Kyle Larson on winning the NASCAR Monster Energy All-Star Race after advancing a spot into the All-Star Race earlier that day in the Monster Energy Open. Alright guys, that's been pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video or later.